There is a fantastic quote by the humorist Carrie Fisher, who said, "Take your broken heart and turn it into art." And this is very similar to a line from Franz Kafka, who said, "A man cannot live without a continuous confidence in something indestructible within himself." That actually reminds me of the man I love to listen to, Mr. Simon Sinek, one of the best TED Talk celebrities who has a clear vision of what he desires to build in this world. In one of his speeches, he said, "There are two ways to see the world. You can see the things that you want, or you can see the things preventing you from what you want. The first means that you set a goal for yourself, and whatever is stopping you from achieving it is just an obstacle. While the second, that you know there is a goal or a dream for you out there, but the moment you see or feel something stopping you from achieving it, you just quit. The choice is always yours." So I start thinking about the environment that we are living in and the fact that it influences our lives, behaviors, and lifestyles. And I connected that with what's happening in the Middle East countries, where in some countries there is instability because of commercial or political reasons, while in other countries there is a normal state growth. Then I realized, as just we grow into the world grows into us. Not only do we occupy a certain place, but that place in turn occupies us. That's why values and ethics must remain at the core of our personality and collective behavior. We must move from tolerance and respect to genuine care, compassion, and inclusion. At the end, we need to know that whatever we are going to do with the environment surrounding us will act back upon us, either it was for the good or it was for the bad. Therefore, it is time to focus on the fast-growing generation, the millennial generation, and support their aims, dreams, passions to have a better world for all of us. So what do we have to do? Well, education is a thing. Innovation is another thing. But what we are truly in need of: 1. Religion, to show our morals and beliefs. 2. Law, to have equal human rights. 3. Self-territory, to practice each one's independence. My friends, we live in a world of exponential technological advancement. What this essentially means that we have these new technological tools with which we can probe all the potential possibilities. As Marshall McLuhan used to say, first we build the tools and then the tools build us. We are designed by what we have designed. There are these feedback loops of mind, tools, and world that radically redefine our boundaries, which radically transform what it means to be human. To be human today is to crisscross the sky. To be human today is to create technosocial wormholes, mind-to-mind communication to overcome the limits of space, time, and distance. So what do? Well, we need to reach out to one another in ways we haven't before. There is a great line that says, "Empathy rarely extend beyond our line of sight." In other words, if it's out of sight, it's out of mind. In another way, we need to extend our hands to one another. We have the power, we have the will, and we have the creative capacity to overcome our limits. Because as of today, billions of us are linking to one another, creating a global tribe, a global brain. So my message to the Arab countries: if we stop defining each other by what we are not and start defining ourselves by whom we are, we can all positively affect the life of a billion people. Imagine if the new definition of a billionaire is someone who will reach out and say, "I will positively affect the life of a billion people." This should be our goal. This is our responsibility. There is a chance for the Middle East to have a better we. In other words, if not me, who? If not now, when? Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.